Right, it's a bit late, but I'm going to say it. Spoiler alert. We've given it away all show. Anyway, they've outwitted the traitors, trusted their instincts and walked away the champions of the very first Traitors Ireland. Na Amazing, isn't that what it is?
Na Amazing. We're joined this morning by the victorious faithfuls, Oyin, Kelley and Vanessa. Good morning, ladies. Lovely to have you here. Before we get going, let's take a look at them in action, the victorious moment.
24 players started the game of a lifetime in Slane Castle.
Into the castle.
14 faithfuls had fallen.
Game over. Tonight you must murder in plain sight.
Take Jenna away.
I'm a faithful. I am a faithful.
4 traitors were caught along the way.
I'm sick of being a traitor.
Oh my god. All the exes. Hey, yo! That's crazy.
Yeah, that's mad. Ben, you have received the most votes and will be banished from the castle.
Really, you have put me out of my misery, and I'd like to let you know I am a traitor.
Congratulations to our winners, Oyin, Kelley and Vanessa.
Workout.
Ben, you little pup there at the very end. Good morning. It's so lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you too.
I think I have to, Oyin, to be involved
Yes.
in a TV show that, almost everyone, bar Tommy Bowe, everyone was talking about in a way that, X Factor. Do you know, everyone on Saturday night used to talk about X Factor. What was that like? Because you were watching along as we were watching.
Yeah, at the same time you guys are all finding things out, at the same time we're all finding things out. So we're all, it was really like a unifying kind of experience watching Irish television and media blow up all together again. And Twitter was live, social media was live. And it was crazy.
It was such a collective thing.
It was huge.
It was huge.
And listen, I love Traitors.
Yeah.
I am going to watch it. Probably way too loud.
You'll get there.
Out of the bag,
Actually not.
I always like watching it all together as a bunch because I just can't deal with the cliffhangers.
That Tuesday till Sunday, break.
Yeah, that felt like forever.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For you, say if Vanessa, for you, who kind of who knows what's going to happen, but all the behind the doors and different rooms, all this, did you learn a huge amount?
Extremely.
Watching
it back was nothing like we experienced because you only know your couple of hours, right? But there's so many people in there. There's so many people talking. There's so many people scheming, right? And in there, that's why we're so strong in our hunches. And you're watching it why can't you see the lads over here? It's because we didn't have any idea that they were doing that, you know?
And there is one thing, because you perceive what's happening in one way because you were in the room, but also our perception of ourselves and the reality of what other people see are two completely different things. So Kelley, when you're sitting there watching yourself, were you going, that's not what? Oh, no, I didn't do that. Was it kind of, did I?
Absolutely. It felt like I was watching someone else as well at the same time. And I'd hear things and you'd be like, is that what I sound and look like, first of all? And then second of all, why did I say and do that? It was like an outer body experience. It was so strange to kind of watch and look back at that. And then you're looking at it in the way it's edited and you're going, that's not what I said at that moment. And they're piecing together conversations from little snippets.
Edited it all.
On TV, they edited it.
The magic of television.
It's not like here, babe. They can make people look good on other television.
You see yourself fall at the breakfast table. That's not me. I didn't fall.
I didn't do that. Because there's one thing that I quite like about. I've watched every English language version and some of the other ones, and I honestly think the Irish has been the best version by far.
I agree
it's
with you.
incredible because Irish people cannot shut up and we cannot lie. No. And it's been so good. But there is something about this reality TV show that it's not so much because the psychological tasks are taking place. Yeah. But you do get to have downtime where you're off camera, Oyin, right?
Yeah.
You do get to kind of go away and not be filmed all of the time.
Well, personally, because it's really, really crazy in there, I would actually just fuck off by myself and just be
sorry for that language. Sorry for that. Exactly. You were allowed curse on your show, not on this show.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. Sorry.
It's okay.
But I would just go off by myself. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, guys. No, there definitely was downtime where we could just debrief and just not talk about the show because you're in there for 24 hours. Yeah.
So that makes it different.
Are you allowed to tell me what happens? Where do you go whenever they take in the? How do you not know who's going to different houses and who's going to be the traitors, whatever else?
Well, we're blindfolded and ear defenders on the whole time as well, so you actually can't hear or see. So
into the van, into the
back of the van, bag over the head,
Right, okay. Is that a bit dull? daunting?
It's like ice, my God.
I think the first day it was really weird because obviously we didn't know where we were going. We didn't even know we were going to Slane Castle. So the first day it was like, they could easily be like taking us somewhere. And my family know I'm going somewhere for 2 weeks, so there'll be no questions asked, which is obviously weird.
Okay, so earphones on, and then whenever you're in your own place, because when you're having that bit of downtime, how do you get told? Do you get a knock on the door?
Sometimes slip through the door, not through the bottom of the door.
Yeah. What do you want for dinner?
You're right back.
Thank you. Signing up for this, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Because obviously it was the first time it was being done here, but there have been versions all over the world. It is one of the most successful sort of reality shows to come recently. Why did you sign up for it?
Initially, I didn't know anything about it. I just wanted to be on TV. And then it was around the same time UK Traitors was on last year. So I started watching it, going into the office, everybody's talking about it. And I'm hearing people's take on things. I'm seeing how like invested people are. And I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want that to be a bit me, like, you know. And I guess you've talked about like different reality TV shows. Like this is probably the most natural, you know, like you don't have to come up as somebody else. Like I really, really enjoy being myself. And I said that a lot. Like I don't want to have to put on a mask. I don't want to have to like, obviously you're playing a game, but you like being yourself is actually a strength in this game.
Yeah.
You know, so it was something that I just felt like if I go on there and I'm myself, whether I do well or not, like I'm going to be proud to have shown up as myself, you know, not kind of faking things.
Can I just say thank you? Because, you know, so many times we ask people, you know, on Love Island, why did you do it? Vanessa, I just want to be on TV. Irish people can't lie. I love it. Brilliant.
Great honesty.
It's brilliant.
Hey, Kelley, how did, like, listen, you were involved in a couple of tense moments as well, particularly around Joe's elimination.
Yeah.
And you were obviously out watching it at that time too, and received quite a bit of social media backlash.
Definitely.
And stuff. How did you deal with that?
Well, to be honest, it came as quite a shock because obviously, once again, going back to the edit, like that table was edited a lot more dramatically, I personally think, than what it was. And obviously, the Mean Girl comment, I think a lot of Irish people kind of ran with that narrative. And I think a lot of people were almost like waiting for us to mess up in a weird way. Like I got so many comments being like, her true colours are showing. I knew they weren't really that nice. And it's just like you saw 5 minutes of that round table. You don't know, you know, what actually happened. We didn't mean anything in a bad way. We thought we were catching a traitor. So just have to sit back. And I watched the episode and I was like, well, we were wrong. But, you know, like, all's fair in the game, I thought anyway. So then to open up my phone and all of a sudden I had hundreds and thousands of just messages and comments, like that was...
But it's recency bias as well because like it was almost consequence of actions. Like it was like for a couple of days she'd been going around spreading things and it was, we were reacting to something like that. It wasn't, people are acting like we just came up and brought her name up that morning and just decided to go for her. Like, no, stuff was said and things were happening. And same thing had happened a couple of days ago. If we believe somebody's lying, as part of the game, we're going after this person. It's not a personal
It's the game.
attack.
It's the game. But of course, people get so invested in this. And this is what it's all about, deceit. And people they don't know that it's edited. Were you coached in how to deal with some of the negative backlash? Was there things put in place to try and help you know? And
actually, there actually is a good procedure, honestly. Like the production team really did a good job, walking us into it, like telling us what we're going to expect. So, but the thing is, nothing can really truly prepare you for when it really does happen. So
that's great to hear that.
And thank you for putting yourself out there for some of the most enjoyable entertainment I've had in so much. Now we've just gotten ourselves a new Garda Commissioner, but Oyin, had it been open, I would put you forward for the job because my God, watching you sit there just kind of taking it all in and then going, so this is what's happening. And you calling how do people live in your life? Because they cannot can you see into my soul right now? I'm a bit worried. She was incredible.
What do you look at? Because we did a segment on this the other day about the traits of liars.
Honestly, I think just sitting back in there really pays off. It pays off because, you know, people give themselves away when you just they don't realize they're being watched. And obviously I'm in there watching. And watching Eamon gave me everything I needed to know. Like from Eamon, I just saw he was looking like Caitlin. I was like, why is he looking like Caitlin? Then from two of them, they were going for Paudie. I was like, why are they going for Paudie? I was like, what is going on here? I was like, guys, are we not seeing this right now? But
she caught it was unbelievable.
Would you have liked to have been a traitor?
Yes, I said I wanted to be a traitor.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have stood a chance.
Yeah,
You would have gotten the 50 grand, babe. 42 grand.
Would you have liked being a traitor?
No, not at all.
No?
I don't think I could have handled it.
No, so you like being the faithful.
Guys, I cried on the first date. I'm too emotional. Like, I genuinely wear my heart on the sleeve. Like, if I get overwhelmed, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like,
You would have cried
I was
after
watching
every
and people were
murder.
like, why is Vanessa crying? I was like at home going, I'm crying.
no, my friends literally was like, what's going on? Because like people think like I am quite a strong character, but I'm also very vulnerable. So it's so weird for people to balance that because they're like, wasn't she just like speaking in like full sentences 2 seconds ago? And I'm like, yeah, but like emotions are taking over.
Let's talk Paudie.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, look at
our president.
I can't get over how much he charmed every single
did.
person inside there.
He did. Like, honestly, even in there, you know, when we had our suspicions that he was a traitor, we were fine with him. Like, we were like, we can, big deal. You can stay.
I wasn't because I was like, I said it on like the first day. Everybody's looking at me like, why would you dare say Paudie? I'm like, guys, your granddad could be a traitor. Like, he actually could. They're like, no, he's my granddad. I'm like, you know he's part of this game? Like, they were like, no, Paudie just can't be a traitor.
And then it turns out Andrew was his son as well.
Yeah, insane.
Crazy.
Insane.
That was, I think, more dramatic than finding out he was a traitor. I think we cared more about that. We were like, forget about the traitor part. We were like, Andrew is his son.
Yeah.
He was insane.
And you're not aware of any of this. Like, honestly, it's like so
Oblivious to it all.
Right, it's amazing,
You're
isn't
not
it?
chair yet.
Rumours it might be shown on another channel very soon. Can I just say thank you so much for giving us so much entertainment, for keeping on going at Nick and Ben at the end. And when you looked at each other and said, no, we're done now. The winners of Traitors. Thank you so much. Vanessa, Kelley and Oyin, an absolute pleasure.
I've just
Thanks so much,
covered
guys.
12 episodes there, girls. And I don't have to watch it now. I miss all the drama. That's the best bit. Thank you.
It's so good. Listen, coming up on Friday's Ireland Day, we're going to be diving into the benefits of tapping therapy and exploring why this rising practice is gaining so much attention.
Right,
sorry, another thing.
Actor, comedian, TikTok star Ashton Cairns is going to be dropping by for a chat.
See you tomorrow. Bye.